Hey guys, Jared here with another episode of Samson Woodcrafting. Okay, today what I'm doing is I'm making cutting boards for Christmas. Right? Got a lot of people possibly interested in some Christmas gifts, plus they'll last your lifetime. I really enjoy making these. One of the things that is integral to making my cutting boards is a planer, because you need to have smooth surfaces in order for the glue up to match and there to be no gaps and things like that. So last night I spent about 4 hours in the garage getting all my lumber to be exactly perfect, square, plumb, etc. Right? Well, this all relied on the fact that my planer was perfect. Well, I've had my planer for a few years and I've ran some things into it maybe I shouldn't have. But anyways, as I was checking the boards today, all right, I got this nice piece of hard maple here. Now, everything like this, square as can be, no problem. Even this away, square as can be, no problem, right? However, well, excuse me, also this is square as can be as well. But herein lies the problem, and you're not going to be able to see it on the camera, but basically the entire length of the boards, every single board, by the way, has just a little divot in it, and so I can only attribute that to one thing, and that's my planer. Looking at my planer blades, it's probably about time they get changed, and I've got a fresh set in the toolbox. I've been waiting to change them, so I'm going to show you how to do that here shortly. Like several woodworkers out there, I've got this Dewalt DW735. It's a really great planer. It's 13 inches wide, goes all the way up to 6 inches tall. A lot of woodworkers like this because it's reasonably priced and it's a damn good machine. I just found a new reason why I like it is because they really make it easy to work on it. Now, of course, they don't expect you to be changing blades very often, but should you need to, they make it really simple. Okay, so it comes with a tool right here in the top. And you just pop these little bolts off here, all four, and they don't pop out so you don't lose them. That's nice. You just lift the cover off, and they've got bright red, right? So those are the ones you mess with, and you just take those three off. Yes, I started it before I started this video, but you just unscrew these three, set them in the tray so you don't lose them. This is the little chip catcher. So all you have to do is pick this up, and you'll see it says open and close here. All you have to do is rotate it to where it says open and scoot it out and remove. And you've got access here to your blades and the bolts that hold them in. Now, one thing I was a little bit frustrated with until I watched another video, basically this doesn't move. And that's actually an advantage for us, because you don't want something to move while you're trying to turn on it. But basically, if you need to move to the next blade, all you do is push down right here. There's a little lock, and now you can rotate as needed. Now, of course, these are really sharp knives that you're putting in there. I would recommend wearing gloves just to be safe. Of course, I'm not going to do that because, well, I'm stubborn. Alright guys, it's going to take a little while, so I'll come back to you. I just wanted to point out another reason to love this planer is once you've gotten all these bolts out, right? It's kind of hard to get your fingers in there, plus there's really sharp knives hanging around. So on the end of their tool, 2 magnets. And yes, it is exactly for pulling this out. So all you gotta do, pull that guy out, set him down, get your blade. Okay, I've already actually removed my blade, but keep in mind, see all this crud that's built up on my planer? I will be cleaning the snot out of this, making sure that it looks pristine before I put it back together, because the work that you make is only going to be as good as the tools that make it. And if you don't take care of your tools, your work's going to show. Or it will show in your work. Pardon me. Got the planer blades all changed out. really appreciate Dewalt for that. By the way, they make their blades all double-sided so that you can actually use them twice. You can just flip them around, and of course that's going to save me a lot of money. Now I've got a fresh pack in the toolbox ready for whenever I need to change them again. So the first thing I'm going to do now is go ahead and do a test run and see if changing the blades gets me a flatter surface. All right? Alright guys, success. Let's see if I can get this thing to focus. Now you can see no light coming underneath, which is good. Right. Now I'm going to show you the board that I had done before. The same maple board, but obviously, okay. See what I was dealing with earlier? Just wasn't right. But now I got that solved. If you ever need a tip, if you've run into this issue, you know it's your planer. Go ahead and change those blades out.